Hey guys, welcome to All Things Farmed by Brittany Backyard Garden. Here's a new video. Let's go! Guys, welcome to another video, and it is morning time. Good morning, guys. The sun rays on my skin and it feels hot. So this morning, what we are going to do, we're going to make rice porridge. Yes, guys. And do you know the another term for rice porridge, or the another name? It is called congee in the Chinese culture. Yes, guys. So we're going to make rice porridge this morning. We have all of our nutrients, and we also have grace food drink. Yes, I think I have found the one, and I'm going to use it with it to see how best it goes. And while we're in the process of making our rice porridge, I will tell you the benefits of rice porridge, that is also known as congee. Yes, so really and truly, rice porridge originated from the East Indies people and also the Chinese nation. Yes, guys, and those were in the 1800s and 1700s when they were our ancestors. Yes, so I'm going to start. I'm going to use this amount of rice and this amount of water. And this was one of the first mixing bowls that came to Jamaica. I was able to receive it from my father's friend, and I was very appreciative of it because he gave me, because he really trusts me, and I still have it. I don't know if he's dead, but he was also a chef in the day, a really good pastry chef. He did a large amount of work. So I thank him. I still hold on to it, and I still have the old mixing the old mixer, so I still have it. So we're going to start. The difference between rice porridge and cooking rice, you add more water. Yes, that's what you need to do. You add more water. So come, guys. You're gonna add the rice. It doesn't matter which one you add because we're going to boil it, so it's on high flames. And no, we don't need a bag. So normally do like this and add the water. So we're just going to allow it to boil, and this time you can use a cover. So I'm going to allow it to boil, and while I tell you the benefits of it. So guys, you see it here boiling. Yep. So you turn it on a low flame and just allow it to boil. Okay, so you just use more water than you normally use to cook the rice. Yes, guys, that's what it is. Just allow it and to boil. You add salt though, to the while it boils. You add a salt. Salt. I'm gonna leave it like this. So this morning what I'm gonna make is plantain fritters. Yes, guys, plantain fritters. I didn't want to eat bread with it because that's not what to eat bread with porridge. And as I told you, I love overripe plantain. So what I normally do is wait until the shop has the plantain, which people generally refuse these ones. So I wait until it's overripe, and then I go there and ask them, how much are you selling this for? And they say, what's the price on it? I said, they can't give me for the price because these are views. And they're brews. Yep. And we going to use, so that's the one plantain. Ooh, smell that. And we're going to use the mash mash and mash time. So I'm gonna mash it. Yeah. So you know that plantains are good for providing you with potassium and some magnesium, which is really good for your intestines. Yes, guys, it is with your intake and allow you not to feel sick when you're eating foods, because then you'd have no appetite to eat if you don't have magnesium or potassium, and then you'd be lack of nutrients because you're not eating as how you're supposed to. So the moment you start eat, it won't feel that way. So these are crushed. Look at it. These are crushed. Now I'm gonna add the flour. So guys, you can add 2 cups of flour to your one, 2 cups. Yeah. Me know how to measure because I do this all the time. 2 cups of flour. And we're gonna go for my sugar. Sugar. So guys, I will advise you as females not to have an intake of white sugar as much because it's not healthy for you when you store this. So 2 cups of this, I'll be half a sugar. You know, fritters are sweet. When you have an intake of white sugar, because they bleach it so much, it has a bad effect on females, not males, you know, females. Now, what it normally do before you see your period, it causes you to have cramps. After you're seeing your period, it causes you to have cramps. When you're seeing your period, or it's your menstruation cycle start, it kills you, and white sugar assists in affecting your menstrual cycle. Yes, guys, it does. So white sugar is not good because they had so much chlorine. You know, like bleach. You know, bleach at it raw state. You add bleach to it and it does burn you. No, it burn me, no. You know it burn me. Just imagine that on your menstrual cycle from your fallopian tubes, because I already say gonna attack, you know. So I'm gonna add this sugar. I'm gonna water my eye. And salt. It's just salt to taste. And this biscuits. So the reason let's just get at this. You see, if you had everyone know about planting banana bread. It can be plantain bread as well. It is just as nice as using overripe bananas. Plantain you can eat raw, just like banana. A lot of people don't know because they never see their parents do it before, or they never heard of it, but you can do it. Because in Barbados, they make plantain breads, and as well as Dominican Republic. Yes, guys. There is a lot of recipes our ancestors do for us and we're not aware of, and it is so much that you guys have to learn, and you don't have to be eating the same thing every day, because every day you say, when may I cook, and it is hard because one, the time we live in. Yesterday I saw cabbage for $300. $300 right now? $300. And the cabbage like this. Then I say lettuce for $865. Me not joke. $865 for lettuce. Yeah, yesterday was what? The 17th of July. Me see yesterday and like I was like, and it have blemish on it, and bruise, and the people them still and you can see the worm on them too. If me I eat the lettuce, the God alone no say. My teeth them have extra white. Don't eat it. My belly have to come extremely flat like me look like po. Yeah, I don't believe. Sorry. So, this is it. So we're going to add our rose almond, and this is the one that you should buy. Yes, guys, from 157 King Street, Donatown. You should buy that one. Now, the reason why people add rose almond to the porridge, it gives this such amazing taste, but you have to be careful how you use it because it's really powerful and the taste is very high. And rose almond add vitamin E, and it's also good for weight gaining and weight loss. It work, and you have to use it the way you want it to use. So I'm going to add it to the porridge, as you can see. I'm going to add it. It smells so good. Just one cork. I know what is a cork. Yes, guys. So I'm going to let it stir. You see that? So this is what people thought is our rice porridge coming along. Yes, trust me, it's coming right along. Just gonna add all our flavors and let it burn. Cinnamon. Yes, this is what most people use to garnish their porridge. No, I like use mint. I don't have any, so I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Yes, and also let me go ahead and tell you another benefit is that while the rice nutrients leach in the water, which strengthens the spleen, pancreas, and the spleen acts as a filter for the blood to remove damaged red blood cells. Yes, guys, that's what your spleen does. So it strengthens the spleen, pancreas in the digestive center. And in this time, while you're actually seeing it doing all of that, it completely assimilates, I should say, sorry, and enhance their healing properties. No, let me tell you a joke. You see, in the Chinese culture, when their men came from war, this is mixed spice. Mixed spice. Yes, guys. When the men came from war, they had rice porridge, or what they call in Chinese culture, congee and cock. So so the man are get healed for war because it has healing properties. Rice porridge has healing properties, as I just read you the benefits. Yes, so what they did, they gave them rice porridge, and it was so needed. I'm gonna add a little more water to it. It is so needed for them. That's and Chinese is big on culture and herbs and spices. They don't leave out the herb and spice. Matthew said you never see a lazy Chinese. You never see them because they are packed on so much energy because they eat rice for every single thing. I'll add a little more salt again. They eat rice for everything. Yeah, so when the men came from war, because that there were war between Chinese and South Korea, Chinese and Japanese, and the Chinese defeat them at all given times, and this was what they used. And there was a time when Chinese had black people as slaves, And the slaves, what they did, they used this because the Chinese taught them, and they used this when they came off the plantation or work. They eat porridge, and the same thing that they did, they used banana porridge, bulgur porridge, anything that could stretch to feed them through the day and give them that right amount of energy. So if you don't like rice porridge, try start find a way to enjoy it. So we're going to add our sugar. I'm gonna add the 40s. Yeah, I love sugar, I'm sorry. So yeah, I say it's sweet, but it's not sweet. Yes, guys. I'm gonna add a little bit more water because it needs a little bit more water. So here we go. Just gonna have a little bit more water. Yeah, guys. So the next time you think, oh, I don't like rice porridge, you should try it because of it. But as I told you that a lot of people don't eat rice because they're on the healthy side. They say, oh, they don't want no gluten, I think, but you should try it. So add this, and if you're on a strict diet and you're plant-based, you can add coconut milk, coconut cream, coconut powder, almond milk. You can add anything as to your high protein towards your porridge. Yep, so don't think that you can't add anything to it. So any plant-based, this food drink is a plant-based substance. So I'm gonna get out these bombs and let it see coming along. So what Chinese gonna do, and they have a dish that they use for this where they use chicken as well, and they add ginger to theirs. Yes, ginger, which is, you know that ginger is good and antioxidant. So they do that, and it is really, really good. So in the 1800s, as I told you, and wartime, they did anything to protect their warriors. So they had, as I told you, and it was always warm. So it was like in a pot with some coal or metal with them used as fire, not metal, stone. And they gave their warriors the porridge because it has healing properties. So this water that you're seeing, that's full on so much nutrients. This is why your parents always say to you, ensure that when you're boiling ground provision food, ensure that you drink the water because all the nutrients is in it. So as I'm gonna take out this, and I'll be right back with you when I'm frying the plantains. The plantain fritters. These are fritters. Now the reason why people, well, our ancestors fry fritters, because fritters originated from Africans. Yes. No. The reason for this, it puts them in a good mood, and fritters is high on vitamin B6, which once you have that vitamin, it allows you to feel and reduce depression and lower your stress and everything. So that's what fritters is for, and we all know fritters put us in a good mood. That's why we add sugar, we add everything that we need. Or you have saltfish fritters, and it has to I'm just getting the Yeah, guys, I like them thin. So yes, guys, so that's what fritters. Oh, what an embarrassment! This now plays so well for me. Put that through me. Oh, can I say? But these are things normally happen when you're cooking though. So just take your time and turn it over and press it down. Yes, so fritters is high on vitamin B6, which allows you to feel have a relief of feeling better, and it reduces stress levels and stop depression. So that's what our slaves did. You see how them combo with good food? Because you know what, say what not? Yes, guys. So they left us with this, and we have to make use of it. And you can add chicken, you can add anything that's high in protein, fruits, you have apple fritters, and you have anything else you want to add to it. So we're gonna do this, and then we're going to share porridge. The porridge is finished. Catch me up. Catch me up. Hey. So you know, so we're gonna take on the day not doing anything. A joke. I'm going to go on the road though, but yeah, I've packed on so much energy that I can go for a war, right? And come back strong. Okay, this is so amazing. Look at those. And they're so crunchy. And that's rice porridge. If you had something green, I would put there, but I don't at the moment. But thank you guys for watching another video, and I hope if you didn't like rice porridge, you can try it, or if you like it, you can eat it more often. It would aid in whatever you're doing for the day, and also it has healing properties. That should convince you enough. See you soon.